So, today is, it's 7 o'clock, 7:14, Sunday, November 23rd. Okay, well, I just felt like talking about it right now because I'm like so indecisive. Like, I don't want to do one thing, but then again, I do. But for me, I am 19. I will be 20 in August, and I got a baby who is 4 months, gonna be 5 months. And his dad is in jail since September from doing something that he had really no business doing. And he is telling me things that I think is a lie. He called me every now and then from jail. Okay, well, my baby daddy hurted me so much, and I love him and whatnot. I was in love with him, basically. We broke up at the end of my pregnancy, so it's like I don't know what to do because he's in jail, and I was telling him like, yeah, I want to be with you, yada yada yada. But it's like I don't want to get back with him if he's gonna continue to hurt me. And it's like I do want to get with him because I got a son by him, and I've always like dreamed of like getting with a guy, being in love with him, having kids with him, marrying him, and all that with just one person. Me, I want 4 kids. I have one right now, and I want all of my 4 kids to be with the same person, not different people. But if God take me down the right path, like He would do, I would be okay with it, regardless if it's going back to my baby daddy or going on with my life with somebody else. Well, once my baby daddy got in jail, I honestly started dating somebody else, and he has 2 kids, and he's a little older than me. And I'm really liking him. Like I don't want to hurt him and let him go. But it's like I don't want to be hurt in the same sense. So it's like today, I was really thinking about should I tell my baby daddy that we're over, me and him, or should I just wait till he get out then tell him? Because how he is best for me to tell him why he's in there, just in case if he try to do something in there, he will be in the right place. Like, if he's out doing it, he has a tendency of running. He has a tendency of lying about a lot of things. So I never know if he's telling the truth or not. But I really do love him. But it's like with my new dude, he's been through so much, and I ain't trying to take him down that road. I ain't trying to hurt him at all. Like, I'm trying to be all in with him. But his family trying to get him back with his baby mama. I feel like if I'm meant to be with my baby daddy, then God would either have my new boyfriend to break up with me for any reason, or me break up with him for any reason. And I hope that it's him breaking up with me, because I don't like breaking up with people. But I have to tell my baby daddy today that me and him is over, and I have somebody else, and everything that's been going on, and he really didn't let me finish it, so I technically just write letters to him. Like, got about 5. I don't write them daily because I'm not trying to make him think that we could get back that way with him doing the same thing. Because he would literally just cheat on me and lie all the time. And it's crazy that it started. Well, I caught on to it the second, third month of us being together, but we've been together for a year. But I really just don't know what to do at this point. And I'm just praying that God just show me the way. Because I want to be with my baby daddy, but then again, I want to be with my new boyfriend. Lord, I almost said his name, but I'm trying to keep it boyfriend and baby daddy. So, because I don't feel like everybody should know who I'm talking about. Because they don't really want their name to be out there. So, but I really like my new boyfriend. Like, he is showing me everything that my baby daddy didn't show me. And what my baby daddy is like trying to pull me back in, and I feel like when he's around, I'm just so weak. And I'm like, yeah, we can get back together. But I'm trying to be strong and be like, no, we can't get back together until this and this happen. Like, I real deal want him to not necessarily change completely, but just stop lying to me. Like, y'all, I literally, let me tell y'all how I caught this boy cheating. And so many times, but the last time we was together and I caught him cheating while I was pregnant. So, I'm like, 20 something weeks pregnant, late 20 weeks, like 28, maybe 27, something like that. And me and my baby daddy just, we got into it. And it's like he was on something that night, because he did something that I would never expect him to do. But my brother came in, ended that. He called the police, my baby daddy did, and the police took him to somewhere else because I don't want to press charges, but I also didn't want him here. My baby daddy ended up staying over there. And while he was over there, he was with another female. And while we was trying to get things together, he's messing around with different people. But I only found one. One night I decided, because he took, before we moved from the house that we was living in before this one, he took my phone and gave it to his cousin for work and said he was going to get it back. But I still don't got that phone. Well, he bought me an iPhone. And when he left that night, he took the iPhone. He bought it and said he was never going to take it, but he took it. He also had his phone. Got into some type of something with the police, and they took that phone. And his homegirl, which he called her cousin, he don't have any family members down here where I'm at, so I don't really think that's his cousin, but she's gay, so I don't really think I have to worry about that. Basically, he had her phone and went to jail with her phone. She got two phones, let him use one. Well, he was down there close by the old house, and I decided to use my mom's phone to text him because, remind you, I'm pregnant with his baby. So it's like I'm trying to keep him updated on things, and I'm trying to keep him in the loop of everything that's going on with me and the baby, of course. Basically, the baby. But I decided to text him because someone's like, get your mom's phone and try to text him. I get the phone and I'm trying to text him. But the way I'm looking for him is like with mine and his picture of us at the old house together. Like Billy all out and everything. Like we just seemed so happy. Well, I couldn't find it. So something said look for my name and his name together because it was basically a couple's page. He said that she changed it from our picture to their picture. Like he's literally laying down with his eyes closed. Well, not really laying down, but his lips are out like this. Like, and it's like his lips are on her cheek. Like he's kissing her cheek or whatever. So I'm like, oh. So I text him and he texts back. Well, no, he actually didn't text back. So I waited a few minutes. So I called him. He's like, what's up? And we talking. And I'm telling him what's going on, what's not going on, and how I'm feeling about this. He ended up hanging up because he didn't want to talk about it. And then he started texting me. So I'm texting him back. And I'm just going in on him. Because why you with another female? Like, we literally just had this conversation where we're here in this house and I'm asking him, like, do you want to still be with me? Or do we need to break up or do we need to break? He was like, he don't know, but he want to be with me. And I was like, okay, well, you need to figure it out. He was like, basically, he want an open relationship, but he don't know what it is. You're 19, and with the people you hang around, you don't know about an open relationship. Which I already knew that was a lie, but he was like, nah, I don't know what it is. So I explained to him what it was, and he was like, oh, nah, I don't want that. But I end up I blocked him, honestly. From my mom's phone, from my dad's phone, all that. But then when it came time for my baby to be born, I unblocked him. That night before, like I actually took time to calm myself down and take care of myself, do what I gotta do. This dude was way somewhere else. And the night before I had baby boy, he was moving a lot. So I was feeling like I thought it was Braxton Hicks, but I got to the hospital and it's like, oh, I'm in labor. Okay, so the night before I had baby boy, I'm having these back pains, belly pains, side pains, leg pain, and headaches. And I had to pee like every 5 minutes is what it felt like. I'll say every 30 minutes at most. And everybody all that week was like, oh, you're gonna have him before you know it. And I'm like, no, I'm trying to make it to my month. Like, he was supposed to been born a few days after me. I'm trying to make it at least to the first day of that month. Bro, we was this close. My cousin told me the day before, oh, you're gonna have him in a few days. My uncle said I'm gonna have him in a few weeks. I wasn't trying to listen to now one of them, but I asked my dad the night before I had him. I was like, Dad, if you go to work and I'm in labor, what you gonna do? He was like, he gonna have to clock out and he gonna have to come up there where I'm at. So I'm like, alright, cool. So I'm laying down trying to sleep. Everybody's sleeping. I'm tossing and turning. I'm having pains, but it's not like strong. I'm not crying or nothing like that. It's just very uncomfortable. Well, the next day, Dad leave for work around 4, and I stayed up till 7. And something in my mind was like, tell your mom to track your whatever you call it, like the the time in between pains. And she tracked it. The least was 2 to 3 minutes, and the most was 12. So she was like, "Girl, what you want to do?" We tried calling her friend, but she didn't pick up. So we tried. We ended up calling the ambulance. In the ambulance, and they only let me in there, not my mom. I was a little worried about that, but then again, I wasn't. I was 18 at the moment. I got pregnant at 18 and had him at 18. So I really wasn't worried because I saw my mom right behind me. And we end up getting up there. Like, they sticking me in my arm and that stuff hurt. Like, I hate needles. I'm not scared of them, but I hate them. They put just a little bit more than usual of what I'm used to. They stuck me with that inside the ambulance about 2 times. And I'm squeezing the heck out of this man's hand. Like, it's 2 back there. One sticking me and one is there for support or whatever, and it's the driver. The man is there for support or whatever. I'm squeezing the heck out of his hand. And he told me right after, I have a strong grip on it. I know it. I know. But I was like a few minutes away from the hospital, and I'm like trying to hang on because it's all rocky and whatnot. They hitting bumps and curves and like Jesus. But I took my bags and my mom grabbed her bags, and we was at the hospital and they gave me a room, and I had to sit in there for a few minutes, and then they gave me a pee cup and a gown. I went to the bathroom and I did both. My mom came in there shortly after I came in the bathroom, and she helped me with both. And as big as my stomach was, it was like I was having twins. Lord. Speaking of, my cousin is having twins for her first pregnancy. We're around the same age, and I'm like, oh my God. Because I wanted twins for the first pregnancy, but I'm hoping that I have twins on my second pregnancy. If it's just a single one, I want a girl because I already have a little boy. But if it's a little boy, okay, cool. That third one should be a girl. But I want twins for my second pregnancy just because I want twins. Like, I have twin brothers, and I like the fact of having twin brothers. They don't look alike, but I like that. I want a little boy. A boy and a girl. The boy be older than the girl. But we goes back to the room, and we're talking, and we're calling my baby daddy, and my baby daddy's saying that he's on his way. Whole time, my baby daddy done stopped by the store or whatever, and he done put his hands on the girl he cheated on me with, because she was bringing him up there, and he done put his hands on her. For what? I don't know. Then now one of them tell me why. He didn't even tell me that he put his hands on her. She did. But ooh, that hurt. But we end up just being at the hospital waiting on him all day. By the time I finna have him, they're telling me, oh, he's in jail for this and that. Boy, don't y'all know I got highly upset, but I had to calm myself down. It's like, okay, all right, woosah, woosah. Like, come on, hey, forget him. Let's get this baby up out of me. And that's what I did. I got the baby up out of me naturally, no C-section. He was 7 pounds, and I was like, oh my God. Now, my baby don't even look like a newborn no more. He's like a bigger baby, but he's not chubby per se. He's thick for his age, but and my new boyfriend finna be on the way. I can't wait to see him. But yeah, nah, so I'm supposed to be writing him a letter before he make it here, but I already gave him 2 earlier. But I'm gonna make this short, and I'm gonna make 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna get up off of here and post this or whatever. But cause it's gonna take him like an hour to get here, so I can write that letter a little quicker. But yeah, back to the story. We're in the room where they put you in at first, the little waiting room. It's dark in there. I'm all types of sleepy, and they telling me don't move. Don't move. Hell, I ain't got no sleep. And I'm trying to turn on my side, and they talking about some lay on your back. Man, bruh. Man. But nah, I was doing what they said do. And I was like, okay, cool. They put that little baby monitor on me for the baby heart rate and my heart rate. And I think it was something else too. But me hearing his heart rate, I was like, oh my God, it's my baby. Like, he was all I could think about during everything. I don't forgot what you call that thing when they put they damn, excuse my language, I am so sorry. Put they dang on hand inside of there. Like, oh, that stuff hurt. Now I can remember the catheter. Oh God, I can remember that. Oh Lord. At that moment I was like, never again. But then once it was over, I was like, oh, that wasn't too bad. But you know, me personally, I don't like pain. But nah, they stuck their hand up in there, and it was like a good 30 seconds of their hand been up in there, and I was so uncomfortable, and I was screaming. They was telling me to relax. This is my first pregnancy. Heck, I can't relax. So I'm like, how am I supposed to relax? And I'm not used to nobody's hand being down there. Like, get y'all hand up out of there. And it was hurting. But it wasn't too bad though. But I was having all types of DTs. So, but every pregnancy is different. Every female is different. Everything's different for everybody. So, they did that, and I was literally 4 centimeters dilated. I was like, me and my mom we was so happy at that moment. My mom started screaming because she always wanted a grandbaby. She wanted a granddaughter first. But I wanted a son first. But once I got pregnant, I was like, I want a girl first. But I've always wanted a little boy first, and I'm glad I got a little boy first, just because I just felt like I needed a little boy first. Like, he would literally be the protector of the house when the man of the house, like the actual man, like anybody I'm dealing with is not there at the moment. Like, if they're at work or whatever, then he'll protect his siblings. He would step up and help. more than the others. I just pray that he don't think he nobody did. Cause boy, shoot. But nah, the way my family is, the boys are very overprotective of every female in this family, regardless if you're older or younger. But it's some females like that, but it's mostly dudes, which I'm grateful for. But dang, boo, bag up, shoot. But I could honestly say that up in that hospital, I was like, oh my god, because they went from that little waiting room that they'll have you in to oh, in that catheter. They did that right after the stuff, the putting their hand up in there. Like that catheter goes in that part down there. And that part so. Ooh, it hurt. But that's for me to not get up and down, go to the bathroom, but for me to stay in the bed and just pee from there. Any liquids will go through there. And I literally felt like I did not have to pee. Lord, I felt like I wanted them to keep that catheter up in me, but they had to take it out eventually. But they rolled me into the little room where I'm gonna have my baby at. And my grandma came, my grandma on my mom's side came, my only grandma, my younger auntie on my mom's side came, my younger uncle on my mom's side came, his youngest daughter came, which I made her the godmom. My dad was there. My younger brother and younger sister and oldest nephew was on the phone from home. Yeah, that's everybody that was there. They left. Didn't nobody come back but my auntie and my grandma. But by the time they came back, I done had the baby. And we're inside of the room where they finna discharge you, but they keep you there. I was there for 2 days, I want to say. Yeah. But I was like, oh my goodness gracious. They put that peanut ball in between my legs, and boy, it was so uncomfortable because I had the epidural. They gave me two epidurals. Because the first epidural, I was like, I took it. It felt like a little bee sting in your back to me. But I took it and it was hurting on the right side, like where my stuff was, the women's part. Like the crack of that was hurting. I'm like, TM, I'm sorry. But I was, oh my God. I was going under. Before they gave me the epidural, I was crying. I turned on my side, gonna break them folks stuff, and Dad told some girl, don't break them folks stuff. You gonna have to pay for it. Trying to be funny, man. I told my dad I did not care, and I was cussing them folks out and whatnot. My auntie said this the first time she ever saw me cuss like that, and I was like, yeah, I bet it was. Me, I'm not really a person that would cuss in front of smaller kids or people that's grown, that's like older than me, like your 30s or something. But if it's like you're older and you're acting around my age, then it's like maybe. But I normally say to myself anyway, because I feel like it's a lot of fake people. Can't really trust a lot of people. Can't really deal with a lot of people. So my circle of everything is small. I don't really have friends, which I'm okay with that, because you don't find nobody that would be loyal to you or would be there or whatever. Like a true friend. You don't really find that. Family, same thing. My circle with them is very small. I would say if you're not my if you didn't come from my grandma, then I don't really mess with you for real. Like I would if I got to know more about you, but other than that, that's about it. Anyway, um, in the part where I was having him, I really wanted my baby daddy to be there. Like at the beginning of my pregnancy, I always, not even the beginning of my pregnancy, I was just thinking like overall, if I ever got pregnant, I wanted the person that I got pregnant by to be there and my mom. Because my mom had me, she'll be able to tell me what I should do and not do. Like she had 8 kids, so of course. But she only got 3 now, which is a different story for a different day. This is more than 30 minutes, but oh well. The reason why I wanted my baby daddy to be up in there is because I was having his son, and I wanted him to support me and be like, breathe, it's okay, yada yada yada. But I felt like it would have been so much different if he was there. So, anyways, like I'm kind of glad that he wasn't there. But I wanted him to be there, but I'm glad he's not. But as of tonight, I'm finna do this letter, listen to music, cut on this light so I can do this letter. And by the time he come, I should be done with my letter. Give it to him, let him read it while I take baby boy a bath. In his little bath thing, it's 7:46 now, so I would be taking him one at 8 o'clock so I can take my shower. And when I take my shower, if baby boy is not asleep, we finna be up watching TV. But if he is asleep, I might be asleep right behind him. But I'm not gonna go to sleep right away because I want to spend time with my boyfriend first. But yeah, one more thing. Not near mind. See you later.